that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that. Miss.
And Jefferson wide open. He shoots. And the three off target. Jackson against Jefferson. Again, the miss by Jackson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Ellis wide open. Again, the miss by Ellis. And here are the Hoyas now. There's the triple. Rebound by Smith.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Now here's Crawford. Pass to Flash. The three. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Randolph passes to Jackson. There's the steal. Fast break. Here come the Wolverines. Jefferson's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
For the three. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most...
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game. To this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Jackson is in at the point. Price is out there with Warren. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2 spot. And for the Wolverines, they've got Smith. Ellis is out there with Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the shooting guard. The Hoyas shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Jackson.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Flash. Makes it off the glass. Flash has got his third basket of the night. Flash has gone 3 of 7 shooting from the floor. Here's Jackson. Jackson missing again. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the night. And that one falls for Jones. Trice is checked in for Jackson. Now here's Banks. Outside Knight. To tie. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Jackson in a two-guard. Nelson is out there with Hodges, and it's Harkless in. The one.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem. when he's on the court.
Several teams changing it up here.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
Hoyas leading by 5. And here's Jackson. The tough D kept him from crossing half court in time. 10-second violation. Here's Flash. Pass to Smith. Michigan moving it around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for Georgetown, Johnson. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Smith. Both. Free throws good from Smith. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Randolph has checked in. 1:46 left in the second half of basketball. The pass to Smith. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Good. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
This one for 3. Jackson can't get that one to fall. 1:05 left to play here in the second half. The shot's good from Smith.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Now the Hoyas with it. Here's Jackson. The Hoyas with another miss.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Passes it to Flash. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
It's the first. That will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. "17 seconds left in this one. Now here's Jackson. He's guarded closely. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
8 seconds left to play here in the second half. Smith right side.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him. Because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work them over the rest of the game.
And so it's Michigan winning this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me... I don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich. Nah, you don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset that Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Yeah, I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7, gotta get it.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4. And there's the foul. It's on Sam Decker. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late. Clark, last decade and a half, have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
Stolen by Decker. In transition, here come the Badgers. From the baseline. And it's Hill. That time the assist by... Decker. Now the Hoyas with it.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
The Hoyas shooting their first free throw of the evening. Hoyas on D. It's a three-point game. It's Hawkins on the wing. The tray. No luck. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Jackson with it. 5 points in the game. It's good from long range. Jackson's got 8.
There's a chance he could have a big game. If they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hill passes to Decker. Stolen by Jackson. And now Price running the floor all by himself. Jackson misses.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
It's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Jackson in at point guard. Price is out there with Hodges. Then there's Hudson. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2 spot. Here's Evans. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now the Hoyas with it.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Fisher is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. And the Hoyas making a change here. Warren's checked in. Jackson misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Fisher. He dishes it to Decker. The turnaround J. And Jackson with the block. And so it looks like the Badgers will retain possession here. Douglas is checked in for Gonzalez. Kaminsky is checked in for Wisconsin. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Decker. Defense right on him. And again, it's the Badgers missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Warren. And he can't stop the run as he misses. 1:44 left in the first half. Outside Hill. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan. Pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to.
Like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Jackson, he's in at point guard. Warren is out there with Hudson. Then there's Price, and it's Randolph in a two-guard. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the four-man position.
What a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the shot is good. The Badger lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jackson. Jackson's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Now here's Decker, guarded by Price. Here's the screen. Hudson against Evans. Stolen by Jackson. For the lead. And Randolph with the layup.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. And they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Hill with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Jackson comes over with the double. Hawkins against Jackson. Hawkins shot good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And here are the Hoyas now. Here's Jackson. Jackson missing again.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Assistant, Sam Decker.
And here are the Hoyas now. It's a 3-point game.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And here is Hill. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Decker kicks to Hawkins. And Jackson with the block. Here's Price. The Badgers pull it in.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Jackson has the open look, and another three for Georgetown. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Hoyas.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Jackson, he's in at the point. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the two-guard spot. Wisconsin trails by 3. Hawkins passes to Kaminsky. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by Hill. Jackson drives in, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
They got to bring the double team on him.
I would have already sort of expected to see that.
And what a game for Jackson. 19 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
One shot, gentlemen.
Wisconsin trails by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Gibson kicks to Hawkins. Gibson against Nelson. Nelson with the steal. There's a minute 47 left in the second half. 20 feet out. Jackson misses.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's Trice. Excellent D from Wade.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Hill with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Hill dishes to Gibson. They need this. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jackson against Hill. High post shot. Jackson can't get that one to fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of...
Mahoy is making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. And they go to the intentional foul. A 3 off the inbound. Offensive rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe. Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul them right away.
And that's Evans penetrating. Stolen by Warren. And an intentional foul right there. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fisher, the pass to Gibson. No one near Conley as he lets it go. It's money from deep. So the Hoyas win it. And what an...
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Hi, I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's a plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, What if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference. Just
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell. Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Miles Turner. With the 12th pick in the NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select the 19-year-old point guard from Georgetown University.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier.
Young man.